up to a big man before. I had this much weight on your legs. Let me be your teddy bear. Let me wrap these big arms around your waist. While you wrap those chocolate legs around me. Surround me. Lay your body down. Let me massage and rub you. Keep this oil up and oil you. Make love to you. Treat you like Oled's milk. Baby, let me spoil you. Let me put that ass on layup.
Yeah, that's what's up. Coming in a little different this week, man. Coming into the sounds of my man, my brother, Big Mike. Yeah, y'all hear it. That's right. Y'all stay tuned, Big Mike. Big Mike full of surprises, y'all. We'd like to welcome y'all to this episode of Brother to Brother. Myself, Dub C's. Of course, my big brother, Big Mike. And that music y'all just heard in the intro, that was Big Mike right there. I had to, he didn't even know I was going to use it. I had to put that out there, man. I had to do it. I had to do it, man. Yeah, ladies. Let y'all hear just a little bit of it before we get going.
You need a man who ain't afraid to come. Someone who's not afraid to express his love.
Yeah.
One who ain't afraid to work every inch of you. I know you think that I'm selling you a dream, but let me pinch you. Let me make you breakfast in bed. Play you some R. Kelly. Butter your toast. Put some bunches scrape on your bread. While you rub this jelly in my belly. And at night, we can turn off the lights. Light a candle. And yeah, I know it's Thursday night. Get your ass away from the TV. Turn the channel. Get on top of me. Climb this mountain. And if it gets to be too much turbulence, just grab these love handles. I'll do whatever you want me to. Damn, I really must be tripping. Because you remind me of a pocket tip. Because, baby, you have fine written all over you. See, baby,
You made love to a big man. Big Mike killed him.
Oh, yeah.
That's
a lot of ladies out here knowing what's up to that.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to this week's episode of Brother to Brother. We got something real interesting to talk about. I just had to do that, man. Paying homage to my big brother, Big Mike. Those y'all didn't even know he had that joint out. Y'all thought it was some Barry White. I know of. He dropped in and he said, baby, I want to treat you like some old ass milk. I want to spoil you. Talk from a big player. But today, before we get started, man, I'm swinging over my brother, Big Mike, see what's been going on with you this week, man.
Oh, man, just maintaining through the whole daily situation of life, man. Just trying to stay focused, bruh. Trying to stay focused, keep a nice, happy momentum mentally. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yes, sir. That's what's up. Well, tonight we're going to be discussing something that a lot of people try to shy away from because don't nobody really want to talk about, their death or them dying. But with everything that's going on nowadays, we have to really be paying attention to everything because tomorrow's promise of nobody. So what we're talking about today, the subject today is this right here. If they told you, if you found out you have 1 month to live, what would you do? How would you spend that month? And with whom would you spend it with? I'm gonna ask you that first, bro, and then I'm gonna answer it. Then hopefully we can get somebody to tune in and give us their thoughts on only way I'm starting to realize you got to say crazy stuff to get people to come in. But we gonna have this discussion anyway. Even if it's just me and you, we gonna still have this conversation. If they told you got just a month, what would you do and spend that time with?
Well, 1 month. Well, that's heavy. The first person that I grab would be my mom's. And try to make sure that month, days of that month that we have together, we collaborate. To laugh, to understanding, and connection, just understanding. You know, it's a deep situation. You know, to have 1 month to live, and what would you do with it? And the hardest project, I think, the hardest thing is to me is to find somebody that will understand and be on that level with you. Can you get someone to that level to help you, to enjoy that 1 month? You know what I'm saying? Basically, on those type of journeys, I think you already self program your own mind and thought what you got to do to keep your life going. I think you got to self program your mind and your own thoughts, keep happiness going within yourself. Because getting it, like I say, getting somebody to get on that same page, such a big thing. A big, it's like asking for a lot.
Okay.
I was just trying to enjoy every moment, enjoy
I
every
agree with
moment that I can.
I agree with
It's
you. I
damn near
agree
we're
with
getting there to where we damn near getting there, man. If you really look at it, you know, we damn near there.
you. Man.
You know, as long as we are surviving this little thing, we all.
He's been having technical difficulties with his phone, but I know what he's saying. But I'm gonna say right now, I agree with what he's saying. I know if they told me that I had 30 days to live, the first thing I would do is most of that time I would be praying. Well, I would want to be around my family. I would want to be around, and family is not just your blood. Family is the people that care about you the most. Those that care about you. Those that got your best. But I would want to be around my family like that, my immediate family. My wife, and especially my mom, sisters, and brothers. I would want my family around me because those are the people that those are the ones that I came into this world to, and that I was around so much. So I would want to spend most all that time with my family, but at the same time, there are certain friends that would be considered family too, because sometimes friends become family because you spend more time with them. You spend, the real friends, not those that you socialize. That's a difference between friends and associates. But I would give a lot of that time to God as well. I would pray with my family. I would pray with my family while I'm spending time with them, because my main thing for praying for them would be that he comfort them so that the pain it don't hurt them, because when you lose somebody, it hurts. It hurts to lose somebody. And trust me, 2020 have been dealing me some bad cards. Well, I take it back. I've been getting bad cards ever since 2017, or 2018, all the way up to now. I just been getting dealt, straight bad hands. So I would spend my time with my family and the friends that's considered family as well. But we would spend it, praying, because I would be praying that, they're comforted, God hold them in his arms as I make my transition. You know what I'm saying? Because once I'm gone, I don't know what's going on, but my heart, I'm that protective type. So I always want to make sure everybody else is okay. So I would spend that time mainly praying to God, hey, I'm repent whatever the sins that I didn't repent for. If that's something I forgot, God, clean me right now. I would want to make my transition on good terms, not, I left this hanging out, that hanging out, but my main concern would be making sure that my loved ones, those that care about me, is not under any, just straight turmoil or pain. I would pray for their comfort, and just pray for their well-being, and that they're taken care of when I'm gone, because I know why I'm here. I do what I can to make sure everybody's taken care of. Right now, I'm gonna go to the comments. I see we got comments in here. We're gonna go to the comments. Boss Lady Didiski, she said she'll enjoy 30 days of peace with her family. She said, it's about the relationships you have built, not the possessions. I agree with her. Miss Sassy Christian over here, she say, my last month will be with my daughter and making sure she covered until it's her time. I just say, just like I was just saying that. I would try my best to help as many as people as I can. I would do all that God says do in my last month. I can agree with that. That's basically what I was just saying, man. I would be more worried about those that I'm leaving behind more than I would myself, because I know I'm going already. So they would be my main focus. Of course, my man Larry Tall, the OG Larry Tall, what's up with you, Larry? He said, I'm gonna make sure all paperwork is right for my family. First, hey, everybody will make sure the family's right. And the Chicago legend Lavelle Watson, he say, facts. He agreeing with everything that was saying. You know, he'll be praying with his family and making sure his family is situated, and that's one of the main things, you know. And I asked somebody this earlier today. You know, he was like, "Yeah, man, I saw your status on your page, man. That's deep, man." I said, "What would you do?" You know, this idiot had the this. I ain't gonna call him no idiot, because you know what, everybody have their things that's important to them. Money and material thing isn't important to me like that. But his response was, "Man, I'll just make sure I got all my money put in the bank, and I'll make sure this is done." For what? What if you gonna make sure your money in the bank is straight for you? Ain't gonna get it. You not gonna what? I mean, not one comment. Well, I mean, I don't know the situation with his family, but not one conversation from him, not one comment came out of his mouth about his family. Period. Man, you know, I had to make sure, you know, cause my card is, huh? While he was talking, I kind of like blanked out because I couldn't believe it. I'm like, huh? If they told me I got 30 days, man, I wouldn't be worried about no car. What I'm gonna do with it? We got a user that somebody they must be on the Dub C's internet page, or they're on YouTube. Facebook user that made the comment, I'll let a few catch these hands. You got to say your name so I know who you are. Somebody on there, they say, I'll let a few people catch these hands. Yeah, we know where you going. I don't know why, man. Why do that sound like Larry? I don't know who it is. I'm gonna see if I can check and see. That's kind of sound like something Larry will say. Oh, no, I can't. Yeah, I can't find out who. I can't see who it is until the show is over. But yeah, they say I'll let a few people catch. But we want to hear. You know, I want y'all to go get a little bit more in depth. You know, the numbers in the threads. You can call in and talk to us. Let us know what it is that you will be doing if they told you have 30 days to live. What would be the last things that you would be doing, and whom would you be spending that time with? So far, you know, we all have come to the conclusion that our families are important. You know, and I mean, me, I will be so worried that my family gonna be hurt when I'm gone that all my time will be spent, you know, praying with them and for them. Okay. I'm trying to find out who that person is. He said he gonna let some people catch some hand. Yeah. But oh, young must be on there. But so I mean, Mike, what I can base. Well, I know a few people that I can say they. You know what? I don't even want to really say it because that really sounds ignorant. But I've had somebody say that I don't know why he should have just put it on the screen instead of sending it to my phone. We on live. You can send your comments to the live. You don't have to send it to my inbox. I'd rather fall out dead than the doctor tell me I have 30 days. That's Larry talk. Hey, that's something to think about, man. If man, that right there would have been that's a good question right there. Would you rather the doctor tell you have 30 days or just die? I mean, man, that's wild. But somebody, I just had a guy inbox me. I don't even know him, to be honest. I don't even know who he is, but he just inboxed me, and he's saying oh my God, yeah, it's not really even worth commenting on, but I'm gonna say it. He said he'll go out and sleep with everybody that he's been wanting. See, oh my God. People got you probably sleeping with everybody anyway, dude. You probably what it sound like he need to be doing. We know why he be dying though. It ain't gonna be we oh, that was Tracy that said he gonna let a few people get them.
I trying to figure that was Tracy. Trying to figure that was Tracy.
He said, nah, yeah, that was Tracy. What's up, my brother? What it do? But yeah, man, that's something to think about, man. A lot of us probably couldn't. Some of us probably just some of the people might take their own lives just for the fact that doctor telling them because they can't take the pressure. If they can't take the pressure all, from just being in this world, they ain't gonna be able to take the pressure like that. But call us and let us know what you think. Tell us how you feel about this subject. If you had 30 days to live, how would you spend it, and with whom would you spend it with? That's something real. That's something real deep to think about. That's real deep. And right now I'm saying I'll be praying with my family. Right now we can all say a whole lot of stuff. That time come, man, you may panic because all thing in your head is I'm out of here, I'm out of here, I'm out of here, I'm out of here. So man, it's a lot to deal with. It's a lot to do, but that's the way it be, man. We're gonna go for a little short commercial break. We're gonna come back. The number is going across the screen if you want to call in and talk to us. Let us know what you think about that. If you had 30 days to live, how would you spend it? And with who would you spend it?
Can we go back to the good old days?
Let's go.
Can we go back to the good old days?
Let's go back.
Go back to the good old days.
To the good old days.
Go back.
Yeah.
Somebody
tell me whatever happened to them good old days when everyone came together and had fun. Children play, no bullets spray. Everybody in his family having a good old day.
Yeah, we back. That was a brief break right there. But we back. It's your boy Dub C along my brother Big Mike. We're in the building, brother to brother. Every first and third Wednesday of the month, we have these discussions. If there's ever something that you feel you want to discuss or you want to have discussed on the show, you can always inbox me and let me know what it is, and we can work it out where you can come on the show and we can discuss it. This is all about us men putting our pride to the side and opening up with each other and letting it out. That's the problem now. We hold so much in that we all pent up aggression and stressful and all of this. So we got to find, this is our avenue to let go all of that stress, talk about it before we walk it out. You know what I'm saying? Regardless what the subject is, if you don't talk, you can get stressed out and hung up on it. So I back to the subject though. I gotta say, one of the things that I've always thought about was when I had a friend who passed away, And my thing is, when you get to a certain point in your health, when your health get to a certain point, whereas you start, you know that you're going, you just don't know what second is gonna happen. And I had a friend, may he rest in peace, Big Earn. I saw him all the way from we was kids together from my childhood to adulthood. We spent a lot of time together. We was just like brothers. And the whole thing was this: when he got sick, I saw his body transfer. I saw the transformation. I saw it all. And people may not understand this, but when somebody get close to death, you can smell it. And it's weird, but you can smell that, because there was times that I would go, at the time I was living in Green Bay and I was doing home care, and I would go by his place where he was in the nursing home he was in. I would go there every day or twice a day. Sometime I'll just go there before I go to work. Then I go on my way to work just to make sure he get little snacks or this or that, because I feel like this. Okay, they're gonna say, well, there's nothing we can do. He's gonna die, and that, but you can't eat this. You can't. Man, if I'm dying or I'm on my way to death, man, don't tell me what I can't eat or drink. Man, I'm doing everything under the sun. It's like telling a person who smoked for 50 years, well, you have a month to live, so you need to stop smoking. What good is it gonna do?
Right.
Let them go enjoying, what it is they enjoy. Now, I'm not saying if you're a crackhead or something like that, you go buy them crack. I'm not saying nothing like that. But, I've seen his transformation, and it hurt me because I kept going, man, it's nothing I can do to take the pain away from him. The thought of him laying there in that bed knowing that any second he was done. But you know what he did? He smiled. He still had that big earn, that big red ski sense of humor. We still cracked jokes. He did everything. Of course, there was time when I go to visit where we both break down, and we trying to comfort each other. He laying on the bed trying to comfort my big ass, But that's what brothers do. That's what brothers do. We there for each other when times is rough, and that made me look at things a lot different. And that's why I say, I would, if it was up to me and I had the choice and knew that I was getting ready to die and had a month to live, I would give every second with my family, praying to God, just praying that they better off than I am, than I was, and that they taken care of, because ain't nothing more important to me than my family, other than God. I'm just saying, my family is important to me. I'll go down for mine. So that's just one of those things. So I flopped the count. I got to keep checking, because I keep thinking. I said, oh, my man Tracy gonna slide and call on us at some point. But yeah, man, it's just nuts, man. How a lot of people, like right now, this is not something that people want to talk about, but due to what's going on right now, this is something that people should be talking about, because tomorrow's not. Look how many people this COVID has taken away. One of the things that bothers me a lot is, like, my cousin that passed away. It keep coming back to my head. I'm like, man, he passed away alone. That's hurtful, man. That's something that hurt the people that you left behind, because you passed on alone. And it's all due to COVID, man. COVID wiping a lot of people out, and people study saying it's not real, it's fake, it's this. No, this is real. This is one of those plagues that God put. We ain't get no locusts. We didn't get the locusts. We didn't get the locusts. There's so many different things, man. I was listening to this girl on TikTok or YouTube, whatever she was on, and she had a valid point. It take 5 or 6 years to make the flu virus. How the hell did they come up with the COVID virus stuff in less than a year? something to think about. Then you get to looking at the ingredients that is made with. Some of the names in it sound real familiar, real familiar.
Mm-hmm.
It's just wild, man. But I guess we're not gonna get nobody to talk about it. Everybody like, man, they talking about death. I don't want to hear that. But
Yeah.
next week we'll have a twerk show. We'll have the girls come out and twerk. Just kidding.
That brings some action.
Yeah, but that's weird.
Well, you know, get to the point in time where it's something that's serious. It's
Oh,
really
my man Lavelle said he on the line, but I don't see him on the line. Oh, there you go, right there. All right, we don't go to the line.
okay.
Caller, you're unmuted. State your name and where you calling from.
It's the infamous DJ Jihad checking in one time for your mind.
What's up, DJ Jihad?
What up?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Clear.
Yeah.
How you guys doing?
Man, we good.
Hanging in there, bro.
I just want to chime in to the subject, and you got kind of like two subjects going on now with the whole the thing you just mentioned about the vaccine being created less than a year versus the way it's traditionally done, right?
Right.
And you're right. That's something to think about. And I'm alkaline vegetarian, so I don't eat animals. And we've seen some documentation on the coronavirus floating around, and we've seen dated information pertaining to coronavirus, the vaccine that they had, I think, I want to say 10 years ago for animals. So the thing about it, man, what we're finding out, and I ain't no licensed expert, but I'm just giving you perspective because we have a subject matter right now. But they saying that this thing is a bacteria, and then they mentioned that it causes blood clots in the body system. So I was talking to a friend back over in Australia, and they came up with some type of method over there where they're taking aspirin, 100 milligrams of basic aspirin, and that's been revitalizing people and bringing them back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was looking at a few things, man, and you know how when something happened, everybody becomes a detective, everybody had their theory, and this young lady, she was saying something that was really like interesting because everybody was talking about the little chip, and everybody know about the chip under the skin, and all this and how it's going to be inserted through needle. It's a microchip, and the lady was saying stuff about that, and then I was reading other stuff where it say some people that took the vaccine, they was given, they end up with cerebral palsy, Bell's palsy, that's what it was. And I was just like, I was thinking about that, man, but that's some crazy stuff to think about, man. And it just kind of make you think, man, is there this part of a cover up for the bigger picture? And when I say bigger picture, I'm not talking about politics or none of that stuff, but that's something for another show, different topics. So I'm not gonna go into that.
Right. Indeed. So let me touch on the original subject matter, my take on what if I had 30 days left. The reality of it is, bro, I'll give you a quick snapshot of what my 2020 been so far. I'm gonna give you my 2020 vision, because now 2020 has created a whole different definition to what 2020 vision is. So my 2020 vision, which was outside of my own power, I ended up losing my father-in-law and my stepdaughter. And my stepdaughter was killed 3 weeks after we buried her granddaddy. So, and this sequence of events occurred in 2 different states. While me and my woman living in Chicago, her father passed away in Detroit in the house by himself from diabetes. Then her only daughter, her only child, should I say, which is my stepdaughter, she gets killed in a tragic car accident in Tennessee. So we had to go to 2 different states to bury 2 different people in a 3-week difference.
Wow.
And my daughter passed away like the second day after the rioting started in Chicago. So the rioting started on the 31st of May, and then the second day, which was June 1st, she was killed in a car accident down in Tennessee. So, you know, I say all that to say, and then not to mention one of my other hip hop legends. I was just with him a day before Pops had passed away. He had a stroke and died the next day after I took him to get some suits. You know, and they revived him, and he lived about 30 days later, then he ended up dying again. So, but the case in point, I'm sure we all can relate to these scenarios because it's been happening to a lot of people this year. But my point, narrowing up my point in closing, you know, worried about what I would do in the last 30 days if I was given 30 days, man, the way everything going right now, I'm literally down to give us this day our daily bread. You know what I'm saying? So I'm taking every day as if though it's the last day because you just never know, bro, the way all this shit happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
never know.
Was done. Got our estates up to date. We're modifying our final affairs and paperwork for our children, trying to select who's gonna be the responsible one. We can leave this to handle this. You know, we literally doing that now as if though we got 30 days left. You know, instead of waiting until somebody telling you got 30 days left.
Yeah.
You know, but you just kind of bring some sunshine to the story. In my previous business 15 years ago, I had a gentleman who came into the business with us from he's from I want to say Nasir, what's that place called? It's some little island over there, but he's Trinidadian, and he was living in Tennessee. This is a holistic doctor that I was in business with. He came into my last technology company I was with, and we was at his house one night enjoying some dinner that he had prepared. So while sitting there, we had a prime minister that flew into town that he knew, and we was all having a cordial, real boss type conversation about the reality of life and death. And he shared with us how Sidney Poitier flew him out to heal him back to life. And he told us that him and his holistic doctors been curing syphilis, AIDS, diabetes, all that for years. And he said the only time people call him and they send him a hefty check up front before he even get on the plane, he said they only call him when the patient has 1 foot in the grave and 1 foot still on the ground.
Mm.
So, you know, my life been changed ever since just knowing the information, man, that a lot of times we can circumvent certain things and not, it don't have to be the last 30 days. That's the point I'm making, you know. So, but I get it. If it's, some things are irreversible, but, you know, in the last 30 days or whatever it is, if it's the last day or whatever it is, we just live every day in a pursuit of trying to make each day a happy day, man, because shit, being unhappy is like being dead, if you ask me.
Yep.
And most people have accepted being unhappy as a new norm. So fuck it, just be happy for the last 30 days. Do everything to make you fucking happy. But if you can cure it in the last 30 days, that's something to be happy for too. We just gotta be mindful of what we put in our body, because this chick made a joke. I watched this comedian chick, she made a joke on this clip I watched maybe a week or so ago. She said, we'll go to the funeral to pay our respects to our loved ones that just passed away. And then we'll go to the repast and eat the same shit that killed the people that we need to go see in the casket. So that's something to think about. And here's another thing to think about. You know, if you drive a nice car, most people that I know, most sensible, rational thinking people I know, put the right type of gas in that car, but won't put the right type of food in your body to prevent an early death. You know what I mean? So I just thought I'd share that perspective. I ain't gonna take over the call.
Got you, my brother. Got you, my brother. We appreciate that, man. And man, that's some valid points, man. I think I'm not sure who I was talking to, but I was just talking to somebody, and we were saying the same thing you was just saying about how we take care of the material things and not our body. Well, I can't, man. I got to put only unleaded in here. I can't put regular gas in here. But we'll go to the store. We'll get Coca-Cola, Hawaii Punch, and all. You know what? Hey, I'm guilty too. I ain't. Hey, I'm guilty.
Well, I'm guilty. And even the so-called vegan people that you run across, if you pay real close attention to the so-called vegan people, you know, they work, they more fucked up than the people who eat meat. Because the typical food that a vegan eats, because you know, vegan is a new word. You know, when we was kids, there was no such thing as a damn word called vegan.
Nah.
You know, so when you look at the market that sells vegan food for vegan type of people, that's a group of people. Most of that shit is plastic based.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They eating plastic, eating a bunch of fucking plastic. The fucking burgers is plastic. They made out of soy. All that soy product.
Yep.
Soy being is the active ingredient in what makes plastic.
That's the shit they feed you in jail. That's that soy shit is what they feed you in jail.
Yeah, that shit ain't right for your body. That shit was used by the Asians as art of war. They attack you in your digestive system.
Yeah. Man, that's
you
nice,
know,
man.
and we found out that the hot chips, a lot of them Lay's chips, a lot of them chip companies, they ain't even selling you real potato chips. That's plastic that you're eating. That's been proven. Shit, Jay's probably the last real potato chip on the market. That's why you can't find Jay's potato chips nowhere outside of Illinois, because when it travels, the chip breaks. But the fake chips, they can ship anywhere. That's a fact.
That's something to think about.
But I believe it's wrong.
All right, my brother, man, be safe out there, my brother. Love.
For sure.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, you're tuned in to Brother to Brother, Big Mike Dub C's. That was my brother, one of Chicago legends, DJ Jihad. Every time I talk to that brother, man, he always got some real good insight, man. I talk to him a lot, man. He you know, whenever I do get to, I said I don't talk to him a lot, brother, but when I do get to hear from him and everything, he always got some real insightful to say, man. It's
bringing that positive heat. Yep, that's what's up.
But he right though, man. Back in the day, man, when growing up, it wasn't a such thing called vegan. Only people didn't eat meat was those that didn't get food stamps. If you didn't get food stamps, you ain't had no meat. You know what I'm saying? Those that got food stamps ate good meat, barbecues every day. You know. But yeah, man, that's something to think about. But man, everything he said was right, man. You know. That's the way to look at it. If you got 30 days to live, man, enjoy it to the fullest. But at the same time, he had an even better point. The way things are now, you may as well live them like they're your last day. You may as well live like you got 30 days, because if you waiting for them to tell you got 30 days, you might not even make it, because you might have 2 days. So live every day like it's your last day. Hey, that's the best way. That's where it can be put. Man, we're gonna pop another commercial, and we're gonna come back, and I'm trying to figure. I was trying to figure out what I don't want a long commercial, but we're gonna go here. We're gonna take this commercial. We'll be right back. It's award-winning Dub C's Entertainment.
Yes, sir.
Envy and still hate me. Don't hate what's great because you ain't me. You can't accept the fact that I'm the boss, and the ladies be begging for my hot sauce. Niggas envy and still hate me. Don't hate what's great cause they ain't me. They can't accept the fact that I'm the boss, and the ladies be begging for my hot sauce. Stop listening to what your friends say. You wanna find out? Here's the best way. Cop the CD for yourself and pop it in your box. Listen to it entirely non-stop. Ain't no fantasy songs, they all real. About my life, so here's the deal. You get rappers making songs about fake shit. You can check my record for the words that I spit. If I did it, then I talk about it. Like leaving bodies laying around and put chalk around it. I see niggas from the city where I was raised coming to the bay, now the gangsters getting praised. But not me, I'm on a low profile. It don't pay for everyone to know your style. Cause I'm Dub C, the lyrical boss. After hours, I'm the nigga with the hot sauce. Niggas envy and still hate me. Don't hate what's great because they ain't me. They can't accept the fact that I'm the boss, and the ladies be begging for my hot sauce. Niggas envy and still hate me. Don't hate what's great cause they ain't me. They can't accept the fact that I'm the boss, and the ladies be begging for my hot sauce. Tell me, can he make you scream and can he make you moan? I was one of the things you did cause he was home. Cause if he really loved you, he'd have showed you skills. Give me one night with you, boo, and I'm gonna keep it real. Shorty, why you listen to your family? Don't move. I know you're liking that old school groove. Girl will be a smart gambler, don't think twice. Tell me who's calling you in the middle of the night. I wanna give it to you like you never had it before. Show you the truth of what I was created for. You a cutie pop, so come and dance to this hip. Follow the GB squad, roll with my clique. Cause I'm the big fella, it don't slow me down. Say that you a teacher, now come and show me now. Ladies hold me like my name was Jill Levert. When I penetrate your pink like I can feel your water work.
All right. That's what it is.
Yeah.
What it is. For those that don't know, that's the Dub C t-shirt collection right there. Make sure y'all get y'all one. Holidays coming. I do all my own custom designs. You know, you can grab one of those t-shirts. Of course, got music online as well. So go support the Dub C's Entertainment Network movement. Dub C's Entertainment. Mr. Dub C's on Spotify. Type it in. Stream the music. You can go find Doe Fresh to Done. You can find Brother Rob the Poet. You can find La Reed, the Soulful Poet. Everybody, the whole team is got music. It's all over the web. It's going down. That's what it is. But man, I'm actually standing here just thinking about it, man. You know what the brother was saying, man, about you know, just enjoying life, man. And I think right now I'm at that point because I'm kind of at that point now where I'm seeing everything that's going on in the world. And for those, brothers like us that we came up, we know, our mothers brought us up in the Bible. So the things that we're seeing now, we already know what's going on. We know what time it is. So we not new to this. So we already know, okay, it is coming close to that time. So you have to live life like it's your last because tomorrow's not promised. I can get off of here and you not hear from me ever again no more. So at this point, you have to start living and making plans. And that was good what he said. That's a good thing to do. He said him and his wife is already getting their paperwork and everything together to deal with who's going to be in charge of this, who's going to take over this, who's going to do that just in case something happens. That's a smart thing to do because that's one of the things that mess up a lot of when somebody passes in the family go haywire, the family's all separated and divided because people normally don't have things in order and taken care of like that. So I commend that brother on that. That's a good move that he was talking about. So salute to you, my legend brother, man. And we just got to start living enjoying life. Stop being sad. Ain't no need to walking around all frowned up and upset. And there's nothing that man can do to you that, can't be done to him. So we have to start appreciating the things that we have, enjoying the life that we have. If we don't have all of these material things that we want, that's okay. It's okay not to have all these material things, but we have to start putting forth the effort as into enjoying the life that we have. Make the best of the life that you have and the people that's in your life. And if somebody's in your space, and they constantly bringing you that feeling to make you feel sad or what, dismiss them, because life is short. If you're not putting a smile on my face, I don't need you in my space. Period. Now we all go through issues, we all have problems, but I'm not going to just allow you to constantly just be a complete problem to me, because I don't want, when I do go, hey, I don't want to go all frowned up and hey, I want to go in peace, man. I want to leave the earth smiling. You know, however it go, whatever way he may be that my extinction come, I can't defeat it. You know, I can't defeat it. You can't run from your final destination. So that's where I'm at. So, bro, you want to give us your last intake on it before we get up out of here?
Well, like you know, the young brother said, every day is important. You live every day like it's your last. Enjoy every moment like it's your last, because it's no guarantee when is your last. You know what I'm saying? So, I know we have these topics, and we try to get input on different insights of people's opinions on what they got going on, but it's hard for people to open up during this time, and I understand. I understand. And, I just send my blessings out to everybody and hope that they is handling this stuff pretty as good as they can. Man. Hope everybody ain't miserable every day, because I know there's a lot of miserable people out here, and the ones that are miserable, hope God gives you enough insight and enough energy to help you wake up and help you keep going and think positive. This is not normal shit. It's not no normal shit, so it's kind of hard, people acting weird. I understand why. Because it's not, like I said, this is abnormal shit. It's very abnormal. Doug, what you got to say to them, bro?
You're right. And one of the things, like you just said, you just hit a key word, the norm. I've heard people say we may as well get used to this, because this is going to be the new norm. If you accept this being the new norm and you being miserable, you might as well not even, you may as well not be here, because this is not something you have. I mean, you gotta have some faith. If you ain't putting your faith in the right place, you're done already. You're done already.
Oh yeah.
You're done already. You gotta have faith. When you start accepting all the bad things and say, "Oh, this is just the new norm," no, it's not. This is a test in so many ways. A test in so many ways. And there's so many people that's failing them. Everybody that's out here chasing material things, chasing the money. It's bad. It's bad. But that's what it is. But I just gotta say, if I had 30 days to live, I'm gonna enjoy it with my family, my close friends, and just pray with them.
Right.
That's how I enjoy it. Praying for them, knowing that I'm asking God to cover them and keep their heart from being in pain due to my loss.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, we'd like to thank y'all for tuning in. Well, the few people that tune, we don't, 1, 2, 3, it don't matter. That's a million to me. So I like to thank y'all. We like to thank y'all for tuning in. Thank the brother for calling in. This is something to think about, man. Even once I'm done with the show, I'm gonna still think about it, because this is like a tragic time right now. There's so many different things going on that you can't really focus on one, because here come 10 more. But we got to remember that those things that's popping up is popping up to distract us from this big picture over here. So we got to stay focused on the big picture, stay prayed up, keep your family and friends prayed up, keep them all, just keep everybody in prayer. And we'll get through this. My brother, I love you. It's always a pleasure getting hang out and holler with you. It's always cool. Always cool. I love.
Tracy, yeah, everything good, Tracy. We're looking for you to call in, but I guess you got caught up. It's all good, though. It's all good. We need to put some hands on somebody else. I don't know.
That man said, I'm gonna take my 30 days, give him somebody these hands. But we gonna get on out, man. Y'all have a good one. Y'all stay blessed. And man, until next time, y'all remember love is love, y'all. We'll take it out like, and with the big man. You ain't. Make sure next week y'all tune in to the brother Kenneth Jennings.
Have you ever made love to a big man before? Have you ever had this much weight on your plate? Let me be your teddy bear. Let me wrap these big arms around your waist. While you wrap those chocolate legs around me, surround me. Lay your body down. Let me massage your brother. Heat this oil up and oil you. Make love to you. Treat you like old ass milk. Baby, let me spoil you. Let me put that ass on layaway. And by the way, I hope you know CPR. Cause you take my breath away. Don't let the good ones get away. That's my old adage. And I hope you have some UPS experience. Because I want to see if you can handle this package. See, baby, you have made love.
I see ya.
See, baby, you ain't never made love. Until you made love so big. You need a man who ain't afraid to come. Someone who's not afraid to express his love. One who ain't afraid to kiss every inch of you. I know you think that I'm selling you a dream.